everyone, and welcome to this grim recommendation, again working on the title, for Mashle, Magic and Muscles, a manga from Weekly Shonen Jump, just like the two previous things. So, as I said with the two previous ones, because the series is still new, I want to give a forward. This is not a review, this is just my recommendation of the thing as in its current state, because I don't want to give reviews and thus my finalized opinion and everything like that for things that are not complete, even if it's a clear break of here's a season, because as I said in the other two, I just read the current chapter, Chainsaw Man, and my opinion of that just went real hard. It was already heading that way for the same exact reason that caused that, but that's an example of why I don't want to do a review, because it would be after that fact, not a review up to that point kind of thing. But Mashle is a series that I feel like is the One Punch Man of Magic School. I feel like it's going to be the series that's going to be a pure parody with an overpowered character that kind of doesn't get what's going on either in the same way, but in Magic School. So, the character Mashle is in a magical world, a person who has no magic. It's a rarity and considered wrong, like, just their existence is wrong. They're probably either sequestered off elsewhere or just killed. The whole series starts with a person in the government finding out that he exists and wanting to take him away from his, I believe, adoptive father. And they attempt to take him away, but he's been training so hard, kind of like Asta from Black Clover, but instead of being the only person who can't use magic, it's just a rarity, not a, this is just this one person. And also, unlike Asta, had never any thought of being able to gain magic later, or a tome in the case of Black Clover. And he's just so absurdly strong that anytime somebody uses magic on him, it just doesn't work, or it works not as well, and he breaks through it, or just attacks the person faster than they can cast spells, and things along those lines. He's just super strong, super fast, super athletic, and isn't the whole way. Like, he's tone, but isn't look at me, I am wrestler roided out kind of look. And he cares more about cream puffs than anything else. Except for his father, which gets into the plot. So, this government person gets the crap beat out of them. And instead of continuing his job how he's supposed to, he offers Mashle and, well, his father, a way to solve their problem that he might benefit in. And, those characters are pretty much talked about after, like, the second chapter. But they're still there, and it's still the reason for all of this. Go to school, earn their equivalency of points, which is fractions of coins. The person who earns the most will earn a position, or however it works, in the top end of the government, at least in terms of, like, how everything works. And it's just a bunch of comical stuff, like, he flies by jumping so hard, he solves magical problems by punching it. He's not dumb, he's just not well learned, because he hasn't had any reason to even learn the concepts of this stuff. It just doesn't work. In fact, in this setting, characters have lines on their face. They're not, like, straight lines, but they do, like, patterns, but they're also not like, woo! And each line represents your magical strength. He has none, and actually gets a fake one put on, while other characters have 1, 2, and we're just recently starting to see characters with a third. And he just kind of ignores that. There's also a sense of royalty or nobility that there is in a lot of these series. Again, he just kind of ignores it, just like Saitama ignores what people's ranks are, or what they should be able to do. Not even in the sense of he's so strong, both of those characters, he's just doesn't care or doesn't grasp it. Like, it's not something that was explained to him. He was just ignorant of that part of society for so long and didn't see the importance of it. He has been shown literally to get more upset by, after getting attacked unharmed, the cream puff in his pocket is squished. He is shown to be a morally good person, but also doesn't get a lot of things that's going on. He's also oblivious to a lot of social concepts, like, there's a character at one point in time that tries seducing him, and he's literally more distracted by his cream puff. Which, I don't remember if it's the same moment. Another time, somebody tries to read his mind, and it's like, nothing but cream puffs. But it's honestly turned out to be really funny, and it's been a nice take on the magical genre, because just like with One Punch Man, while he is a satirical component of it, less so in One Punch Man, the rest of the world is still fitting for the world. It is still the usual magical academy kind of world, and he's just the oddity in it and ends up making friends with a bunch of other people. The tropes are kind of brought to the extreme like any other potentially parody. Like, I don't know if I would call this parody or if it's just the odd thing in there. In fact, I believe, I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I believe I've come across another manga that's doing the same kind of thing of like, oh, yes, I don't remember the name of it, but there was one that's just like, muscle is magic kind of thing. Like, I think in that case it was a situation of the person is so strong they developed their form of magic, as opposed to this guy where he's just calling it muscle magic but fully knows it's not magic and doesn't care. But that's all for now. Again, I'm still working on this format. It's kind of very ranty. I apologize if that's not your kind of thing, but regardless, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to press that like button. If you think somebody else will enjoy this, please share this video. Either way, I'll help this video get seen more. If you didn't like this video, go ahead and press that dislike button. Also, please try not to just dislike the video, because the format's messy. Again, it's new. But either way, if you do leave a dislike, please leave a constructive comment as to why. Or leave a constructive comment in general. I could really use them for this. Also, feel free to comment in general, such as, would you like to hear more about Mashle, or would you like to see me do this with other things? And again, this isn't just restricted to mangas. I'll cover just about anything that I can get a hold of. And if it's a complete product, like board games, I'll end up doing a review, but the similar kind of thing. The big thing is this is not a complete product. And if you'd like to see more like this, be it my unboxing videos, my board game overviews, my painting videos, or anything else you might want to see on this channel, feel free to subscribe. Regardless, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.